What's going on, everybody? LegnaK here for another episode of Locking Down the Ladder. Last episode, we almost had our redemption with this team. We actually did super good. And, well, I am going to say this right here, right now. If we actually get all three, if we win 3 times today, if we have a perfect day, I'm going to have this team up as a QR code. So that way you guys could try it if you guys want to. If you guys want to try it out, you know. Well, actually, I was about to say you could tinker with it, but I forgot you can't really tinker with QR code teams. But, yeah, if you guys want to try it out and everything, definitely do it. If we get all 3, it's definitely going to be in the description down below. And let me know what you guys think about this. We need to pull out of this nasty little 1490s. We really gotta get better. Alright, so this dude's got dual Trick Roomers. He's got 2 Trick Room Mons. That being the case, I kind of want to bring Garchomp and Whimsicott in the lead. You know, the usual. We'll do the usual. I kind of want to bring Celesteela in the back. And LegnaK. That way we can hit him from all angles, really. Alright, so let's see how well this goes. Hopefully, we can get that nice 3 win, because we really need some wins today. And I'm feeling really lucky. I'm feeling super lucky today. I've been doing like super good with this team. I've been in the 1700s with this team. Like I've just been bouncing around the 1700s with this team. I think that's truly a really good set. Alright, so Stoutland and Oranguru. Alright, look at that puppy with the Intimidate. Caught the Intimidate. Alright. I don't know if this thing carries Ice Fang, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to roar out the Oranguru, because, you know, we can't hit it hard enough now. And I am going to potentially... I kind of want to taunt the Stoutland, but at the same time, that's a really bad idea, because it's probably not going to do anything but a breakneck blitz right off the bat. So he's actually going to go right into Gyarados. We're just going to roar that Gyarados out. That is a double Intimidate strategy that I'm going to be honest, I'm not too keen on, and I'm really glad that I went for the roar over the Tectonic Rage like I was initially planning to do, because I would have been very unhappy if that was the case. Okay, I was going to say, that is some really good attack right there. Okay, let's get this thing out of here. Probably here comes the Oranguru. No, there's Lele. So we know his entire team right off the bat with this nice big old roar. So we know it's probably not a good idea for him to bring Trick Room. Maybe. Just maybe. I'm going to switch into Celesteela here, because let's be honest, we can't do anything. We really can't do anything with Garchomp here at -2. Like, we're probably going to just barely tickle Tapu Lele with that. And I'm going to go into Celesteela here, kind of scare him off. Like, I'm going to try and scare him off, you know. He's probably expecting a heavy slam. Now under a Tailwind, I wouldn't be too happy with that. But he actually goes for a Calm Mind, which is actually a really clever play. I'm going to be honest, I've only seen 1 Calm Mind Tapu Lele, which... very interesting. Alright, so that Psychic Fangs is going to hit super hard if... yeah, it's going to kill Wolves. There was almost no contest about that one. We're going to switch into LegnaK here. And the reason we're going to do that is I know he's going to go into the... he's going to Psychic Fangs into it. But we're going to try and scare out this Tapu Lele, or at least get into a Protect, and we're going to Sludge Bomb that Stoutland. Because we might be able to kill Stoutland with this. There it is. There's the switch that we so needed into the Gyarados. So we actually just Flash Cannon into the Gyarados. Like an Indy, even though we kind of called that. Alright, hopefully this kills the Stoutland. If this kills the Stoutland, we are going to be very good. And we get another crit, which I don't know if that counted or not, given that Whimsicott was able to do that much damage without the need of that. This is probably going into Oranguru right now. There's the Oranguru. I want to kind of double in on the Oranguru, solely for the fact being is Oranguru is a relatively big threat if it gets a Trick Room up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Sludge Bomb and Air Slash into it. Hopefully that means we can do some really nasty damage with to it. Probably it's not going to kill, but we do get that amazing poison on it. Alright, can we get that flinch? Flinch, please. That's all we need. We need that flinch. Oh, that is some massive damage. Alright, awesome. The Oranguru is now gone. Awesome. Very, very good. Very, very good. That poison came so... actually came in handy, like, really, really nicely. Okay, so we still have the Sash. We still have the Sash. So I'm going to Flash Cannon into Tapu Nono, and I am going to Power Gem into... Power Gem into the Gyarados. The Gyarados is going to be gone here. It's going to be a pretty easy match. He actually just forfeits, which gives us a nice 12-12 right here. That number should be so much higher on the win. But, you know, what can we do about it? But look at that. First round goes to us, which is very good. It makes me happy, actually, that, that we actually managed to do that right. Alright, so... would you like to say the battle of this video? Absolutely, because I always do that. I actually need to start deleting some battle videos because it's starting to get a little on that crowded side. Alright, do you want to continue battling? Absolutely, because that's what we do here. We battle in this episode. We battle in this series, but we get out of the 1400s. It's way too early to start celebrating because we're only 15-16 right now. You guys can't really see it, but that's the number right now. Alright, so I am ready to rumble. Let's hope that this guy isn't, you know, going to just curb stomp us with a Snorlax again. And it's actually funny that, like, most of the battles that we lose are Snorlax related, yet we can easily handle Snorlax if we take care of it early on. Once it gets those curses up, or once, you know, if we can't really take care of the belly drum, we're in a world of hurt. But otherwise, I think we typically do really, really well. Alright, so let me ask you guys the question of the day right here while we are waiting, and that is, do you plan on attending any VGC events in the future? If you guys do, or if you guys have been thinking about it, I really, really, really suggest doing it, because it is so much fun. You get to meet so many cool people. Like, everything is super, super cool, and this is actually a QR team right itself. And I'm not too entirely sure how they are going to lead off. I don't know how well Colin is going to lead off, or even for that matter, how well adept he is on this team, which makes a world of difference. I am an idiot. Okay, so we're going to lead Whimsicott, and the reason we're leading Whimsicott is so we could potentially stop an Aurora Veil, because that looks like an Aurora Veil team right there. And we're also going to bring, I want to say Nihiligo. Yeah, we're going to bring Nihiligo into this. We're going to also have Celesteela in the back, paired up with Gyarados. That way, we can actually hit this guy relatively hard on all sides again. And here's hoping. Here is hoping. Here's hoping. Here's hoping. That's all I gotta say. I just gotta say we can only hope right now, because if we can't hope, then we don't have anything, guys. Alright, so there's a Goodra. Metagross completely mispredicting that lead. I was genuinely predicting the Ninetales lead, which I'm actually pleasantly surprised. At the same time, I'm like a little disappointed that we didn't predict that. All right, so we're gonna hit that Tailwind, and we are bringing back. We're taking Nihiligo back, because I know what this is. I know exactly what this is, and I am not gonna like this if we let it get too far ahead. This is gonna bulldoze that Metagross, activate its weakness policy, and it's probably going to use Agility. That way, it's just a lean, mean, killing machine. All right, that being the case. There's our Tailwind. Oh, there's a sludge bomb. Okay, so totally mispredicting everything that is thrown at us. That is only moderately problematic. Celesteela avoids that meteor mash, which unfortunately is one of the main reasons why I stopped using Metagross. As much as I love that Pokemon, it is still one of my favorite steel types. I've had to say goodbye. Solely for the fact being is all its moves are kind of duty. Alright, so I want to hit a waterfall on this Metagross, but I also want to Ice Fang into this Goodra and Flamethrower into the Metagross. And the reason I want to do that is I'm expecting... Okay. Tapu Lele. I'm not saying I was expecting Tapu Lele. I wasn't expecting Tapu Lele. We're going to Ice Fang. Hopefully we can do some significant damage. That's actually not too shabby. Let's be honest. That's not too shabby. Alright, that activated its weakness policy. As I said, there was a weakness policy involved. But that Zen Headbutt's going to hit Velvigner too hard. It's going to just obliterate because it is at +2 in the Psychic Terrain boost. Yeah, that is what you call a world of hurt, my friends. Alright, we should be able to pull out of this if we play our cards correctly. Alright, so let's just get Lily to Sludge Bomb the Tapu No-No, and we're just going to Flamethrower the Metagross, because it's either he's going to protect, or he's not going to like this. I mean, I personally wouldn't switch out my +2 anything, because that's a lot of stuff right there that you're just about to lose if you're not careful. He's probably going to switch out Tapu No-No for not Celesteela. What am I thinking? He's actually just going to straight protect, which is definitely not problematic in the slightest, because we get that boost on our big old Celesteela here, this big space rocket. He's probably scouting out what our boost is going to be in, and he's going to see that it's going to be special attack, because this is an Assault Vest variant that is just going to be ready to wreck shop here. Hopefully we do just enough damage to whatever comes in to knock it out. Because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to double into whatever's coming in. I really don't want to deal with this. And whatever... Okay. I think we should be able to do some damage, but now I'm really iffy about this. I'm actually just going to Sludge Bomb into Lele, and I am going to Air Slash to Goodra, because Lele is going to have to switch if it doesn't want to be part of this. Alright, there's the Ninetales. Okay, there's a Ninetales on the field. Hopefully, it's not a Sash variant, and if it's not a Sash variant, he is going to be very unhappy. That is going to bring her down to the Sash, or him down to the Sash. I'm sorry, I'm used to seeing Ninetales as female only. So, I do apologize about that. That thing is just going to bulldoze. Oh no, that Ninetales is out of there. Nihi is not going to like that either, unfortunately. That is very powerful on Nihi. And she's going to get that speed drop. She's going to get that big speed drop. And that is problematic, because I think our Tailwind actually runs out this turn, too. That's if we set up Tailwind. I don't even remember if we set up Tailwind. Yes, there it is. Our Tailwind actually goes out this turn. I am going to protect with Lily, and I'm actually just going to use Electrosphere to Flash Cannon. Alright, so let's protect with Nihi, and we are going to Flash Cannon this Tapu Lele, because I don't think the Goodra can actually touch us too hard. Oh, this is problematic. That's probably got a Flamethrower. No, my luck, it's probably got Flamethrower coming right into it. Yep, there's Flamethrower. Oh, why didn't I see that coming? Okay, that's not a problem, actually. We can handle that relatively well. We can handle that relatively well. And we're just going to Flash Cannon into it again. And we're going to throw an HP Ice onto the Goodra. we're going to throw an HP Ice on the Goodra because I know that Lily is not going to like that. And we're just going to Flash Cannon again because there's not much that we can do in this present predicament. It's just going to Psychic, killing Lily, which is ever so unfortunate. I'm sorry, Lily. You did great. You did absolutely terrific. There's another Flamethrower. Probably not going to do enough to kill us next turn. But, oh, gosh. There we go. There we go. Why didn't... Of course, the crits. Why not? Why not, right? Why not? We would have had that one if it wasn't for that crit. Oh, I just love how RNGesus decides to say, no. You're going to take this loss. You're going to take this L. We don't care what anybody else says. We're going to take this L. Oh, man. That critical hit really, really, really makes me a very sad player. Because, honestly, that would have been our win. That easily would have been our win if we didn't get that blasted critical hit on us. So we're going to take that L. And you know what? Since that was just a very unfair loss, that was a very unfair loss. I'm probably going to put this in. I'm going to put this team in the QR anyways, because we had that. We had that in the bag. But that scumbag crit just out of nowhere. I'm genuinely not even mad about that one, guys. He got lucky. RNGesus smiled upon him. That's fine with me. As much as I would have liked to have gotten that win, we got, yeah, whatever. Whatever. It sounds like I'm getting really mad when I'm genuinely not mad. Alright, so last match. Hopefully we just tie it up with a 13-13 because that's... Oh my god. I hate crits. Did I tell you guys I'm not a big fan of crits? Because if I didn't tell you, let you guys know that I am not a fan of critical hits. Critical hits are the bane of my existence. That and freezing. You know, freezing's worse. You know what? I think we can all agree freezing is the worst thing on the planet. Okay, so we're going to go Whimsicott, Garchomp. Because Garchomp hits that team incredibly hard. Gyarados is going to be in the back because the only thing that could really touch Gyarados would be probably a Wild Charge from that Arcanine, and I hope that's not the case. Please don't do that, because if that's the case, I'm going to be very, very, very unhappy. Because I want to bring Nihi into this. I also want to bring Celesteela into this. This is a catch-22, and I'm not a big fan of this. Alright, I might as well just say let's bring Marowak. Because Marowak hits everything else really hard, too. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's bring Marowak, because, I mean, worst things worse, we just go 12 and 14, which really, really, really will bother me. But, let's be honest, it can't get that much worse. It cannot get that much worse than a random crit out of nowhere, just ruining a perfectly good win. I'm gonna be honest. That is going to constantly, you know, bicker me. That is going to be the thing that I'm just going to be very, very unhappy about. And can you guys, quite frankly, can you guys blame me for that one? Because that's just not cool. Random crits like that are just not cool. I hate when that happens to me, and I hate when I do it to other people. That seems fair enough. All right, so Whimsicott. There we go. Alright, there's Arcanine and P2. Sweet. He didn't have any Flying-type Pokemon now, did he? And I only say that is because what I could do is I could potentially get rid of the Arcanine right here, right now, if he doesn't Protect. And there's that special attack rise, because, I mean, we don't have any real good physical defense, special defense. Okay, so he doesn't have any Flying Mons, so we could potentially just taunt him here, and we're going to hit with a big, Tectonic Rage right off the bat. We gotta get rid of that Arcanine, because that Arcanine is going to pose some significant problems later on down the line if we don't take care of it right here, right now. Alright, there's a Protect. It's not going to kill, but it's going to do a fair amount of damage. That's going to do a fair amount of damage. But look at this amazing Tectonic Rage. Still got to be my second favorite Z move. Sub-Zero Slammer is still number 1. That's not enough. That is not an amount I want to see. But that's going to just destroy Garchomp here, which is not something I want to see. Really not something I want to see. But you know what? It's whatever. We're going to go Gyarados here. Going to get that special. I mean, we're going to get that attack drop, and I kind of wanna go Tailwind, but that's still risky. I'm going to switch to Marowak here. That way, you know, if he Ice Beams Whimsicott, I tank that really well. And if he Wild Charges, I tank that really well. I'm going to Dragon Dance. I'm going to Dragon Dance instead of taking out that Arcanine right off the bat, because we really need a late game sweep right here. Because we're already down 1 in turn 1. That's never a good thing. Alright, please tell me. Please tell me I predicted this correctly. Alright, he's just going to straight up withdraw Arcanine, which is... That's fine. That is perfectly fine right there. Because we can always just double into this, Muck. Can hit with an Ice Fang and then a Flare Blitz directly afterwards. There's the Lightning Rod. Okay, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You are not going to get away with that, my friend. But we are going to get a big Flare Blitz into that Muck. And we're going to Ice Fang it. That way, you know, it doesn't break that berry and stuff like that. It's probably just going to barely break the berry kind of deal. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, don't break the berry. Didn't break the berry. Awesome. Muck is down. We're going to take a significant amount of damage, but that Muck needs to go. I swear if we get frozen right here, it's just going to be our luck, right? Nope. Nope. Thankfully. Thankfully. I don't know why I got hung up on saying thankfully. That was so weird of me. Okay. He's probably going to protect Arcanine right here. So that being the case, let's double in the P2. That way he doesn't get that sneaky... Oh, I almost Ice Fanged it. We don't want Ice Fang. We just want to... Yeah. Alright. He's probably going to protect with Arcanine. No, he's just going to straight up withdraw Arcanine into the Gigalith. Yep. So that just goes to show that he is truly, truly Trick Room set up. He's wanting to Trick Room this really bad. So I'm going to hit that significantly hard. It's not going to it's not going to kill it unless we get a nice crit here, but... Oh, man, this is going to suck. Okay, that's not going to suck. Okay, the sucking is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Alright, perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine with that amount of sucking. Alright, we're just going to Waterfall the Gigalith, and we're going to Flare Blitz the P2. Because we gotta get rid of that P2. If we don't get rid of that P2, we are going to be in Hurt City, guys. We are going to be in straight up Hurt City. Come on. Come on. He's just going to straight up withdraw Porygon 2, which is perfectly fine because we have the capabilities of shutting down everything here. I don't think we can... There's no way we can Oko Gigalith at this range. He's just going to protect too. Okay. Oh, that still does a lot of damage. At -2, that still does a lot of damage. Okay, I'm fine with that. I am actually really fine with that. Part of me really wants to do it again. But, you know, the part of me that's saying don't be dumb is saying, just double into, Gigalith. Just double into Gigalith. Gotta get rid of that Gigalith. And worst comes to worst, you know, it switches into the, P2. It takes a waterfall. It's probably knocked out, and then the Boomerang takes the Arcanine. Okay, good. He protects with the Arcanine, which is really good. That way we don't lose it. We don't lose this that easily. Alright, that's not enough. That's still not enough. Okay, that's problematic. We've... Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Belvictor is not gonna like that. Oh. That's unfortunate. That is super, super unfortunate. Alright. And that's a Wiki Berry. Or not Wiki Berry, but it's a Agave Berry or whatever. Oh no, we've lost that. Jeez. Hey, you know what? We did good. We did pretty good, if I do say so myself. He's probably going to protect with Gigalith here. Let's be honest. But I'm not taking any chances. I am not taking any chances. Marowak is going to go for the Boomerang. He's actually just going to switch. Hopefully we get a nice crit with, hopefully get a nice crit with that Boomerang. Because this should kill. This should knock out. It doesn't. Are you serious? I'm a little upset. Okay, game. I see how it is. Actually, we still have a chance. Guys, we still have a chance. It is not over till the fat lady sings. It's not over, guys. It's not over. I can't believe we won that one. There is absolutely... Oh my god, we won that one. Oh my... We won that one. We actually won that one. Okay, we won that one. Alright. So at least we finished, you know, evened out, if anything. At least we didn't go under. Oh my god, Twice Dead, you truly are the savior of this group. Oh my god. Well, guys, the QR code is going to be in the description down below if you guys want to try and use this team. Let me know how it goes for you guys. It's going to pretty much be absolutely everywhere on Twitter, like absolutely everywhere. So if you guys want to try this out, please let me know how it does. Like, honestly, like, this team is... It's disgustingly good, like, if it's played right, like, if played right. I mean, we would have had a 3-win if it wasn't for that random crit. If it wasn't for that crit, we would have had a 3-win streak. But anyways, that's gonna do it for today, guys. If you guys enjoyed this one, don't forget to leave a like down below. And if you guys have not already, please consider subscribing because it helps me out very, very much. I'm gonna get out of here, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.